gonna press run. This is so cool!
Hour of Code.
The Hour of Code. Todo lo pueden hacer.
Ja programy ako. Nanchahilo gaat code.
Your teacher says you guys are into it.
We are. It's very awesome.
Code.org has partnered with 30 public school districts across the country, including New York, Chicago, and Denver, to provide lessons in teacher training and writing.
The largest education events in history.
Organizers set what they called an ambitious goal of reaching 10 million students this week. Almost 15 million signed up.
This week, I'm proud to join the students, teachers, businesses, and nonprofit organizations taking new steps to support computer science in America's schools.
I ran an hour of code that's easy to do.
I got it.
They've been so excited about it.
Oh my gosh, it's working! I did it right!
They don't even have to be a computer science engineer. Maybe they want to do something else. But in our world, this is going to be the basis for everything that we do.
Move. Semicolon.
I'm so excited! I'm actually gonna cut.
When you're building a program, you have to think outside of the box.
If you can change technology, you can change the world.
I challenge girls in every single country to learn 1 hour of code.
Every district should do, every district can do it.
Please help us get the Hour of Code to every school and every classroom and every child.
And my school's doing it.
I like code because it gets me thinking. I like coding because you can have a great job while still having fun.
So, well, I like to code just because it's fun and it allows you to escape from the real world and get into an area where, well, you can do anything and nothing is impossible. In the world of code, the word impossible doesn't exist unless you're talking about trying to turn the code world into the real world. So I just like it because it's sort of a separate dimension where everything's possible.
What I like about coding is that it's fun and, well, you get to control your own game and you get to see how people make games, and it's really cool.
What I like about Hour of Code is there are all sorts of different levels. So if you're a little more advanced, then you can do a harder one, or you can do an easier one if you want.
I like coding because you can use coding to make anything you want. And if you already have something, maybe you can add your own creative spin to it. Like, even if it isn't your own program, you can program a little bit of it into something else that you can use to add your creative spin. Not for money or distribution purposes, just to have fun.
I think it's a really fun, especially when Code.org has all of these really fun games that kind of teach you how to code while making a really fun game out of it. And I also think it's really useful too, how all these people have made these amazing websites and places for people to go to use them for just to kind of like how Facebook was made, and that took obviously a lot of code.
Well, I like coding because it's fun, and it's educational. It teaches you how to use a computer.
So I like to code because I like to code video games because I can think of an idea and then I can make it come to life in the computer. And I can see how my creation turned out, and I can make a bunch of changes.
What I like about coding is that it's you can do whatever you want. There's no limit. It doesn't stop until you stop.
The reason I like to code is because video games are really cool, and I'd like to create one someday and be creative.
What I like about coding is that you can control the game that you're
that you're like making the character go to different places and destroying blocks.
I like coding because it's really fun because you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you like, and it's just really fun. I think everyone should learn it.
I like coding because you can transform coding language into a website, and I have total control over what the website looks like, and I can just play around with all the features.
I like coding because I can make what I want happen on my computer, which is pretty cool when computers control most everything in our lives right now. Because one time or another, chances are you're going to run into a computer, and I mean, you're going to not know what to do with it. And it's very cool to be able to say, like, I know what to do with this. I can make this happen when I want. I think that's pretty cool.
I like coding because you can instead of just doing things on your screen, coding also lets you produce things in real life, like with 3D printing. You can program like shapes and then actually have them in real life. Or you can program games, which you can play on like your computer, and you can even publish them, and you can have a career doing coding, and that's pretty cool.